Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your Love Scope reading for November 2015. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the cards, let me take a moment to thank you. Truly, thank you for your love, for your support that you bring to me each and every day. Thank you so much, truly. Now, let's get to the cards. You know, nobody has had a good love reading. Not a fantastic one. And I get to your cards and they're like remarkable. So love is definitely, and it might not be, you know, with a love reading, you don't always get that love reading for the person in your life that you want to go to the end of time with, or your soulmate, or but you get the love of what you do in life, your career, love of your job, love of your co-workers, love of people in the community, in the neighborhood, within the family. It all goes hand in hand. I mean, that is love. We revolve around love, and so I think that definitely you revolve around love. Definitely. So it could almost be kind of spiritual this month for you. It could be almost idealistic, and it could be very impractical in some ways, but I don't see anything really truly negative weighing you down here. There's one card that's a little on the iffy side, but really this is beautiful cards to have in a love reading. We start with the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is all about looking at what we want to see evolve in our future. You know, we hold that pentacle, which could be our wealth, it could be our well-being, definitely our love, because it is a love reading, and we look at it and we try to project what we want to come into focus in our future. Now, there is a fog around us, and we don't get a lot of the little insignificant pieces of it. We get the large picture. So concentrate on the big picture, what you want love to be like in your life, what you expect it to be like in your life, and don't limit it to just your partner. The love of your career, love of your community, love of your neighborhood, love of your family, love of you. Okay, if there's nothing else, we definitely have the love of you, making you number one, realizing that you're worth it. Seven of Cups, and this is why I said it could be a little idealistic, or it, you know, we might be stretching and being impractical. Hello, Peanut. What? What? Hmm? What? Are you coming up? Are you coming up to see everybody? I don't think anybody can see you. I don't know if I can move this or not, but they can see you. There you are. Yeah. Okay, okay. Ouch. Yes, you have claws. Okay. You go be good now. You go lay down, okay? So, you know, we might just be all over the place in what we want and what we desire, not really giving anything the energy it deserves in order for us to go further in that energy. So this is where we could be impractical, and we're throwing, you know, it's kind of like we're scattering our resources and love into too many areas. And we need to fine tune it and really, you know, look at our priorities. Now, number one should be you. Definitely, with these cards, number one needs to be you. Your happiness and love, your feeling of love, what you love, what you want to embrace going forward. Whether it's a person, whether it is a thing, an event, you know, it could be career. You could be seeing a whole new career open up to you, and so you're filled with this passion and this love for that direction. Meanwhile, you have a spouse that loves you, and so they're vying for your attention. And then you might have children, and so they're vying for your love and attention. And then there's people in the neighborhood that just think you're great, people in the community that just want to be near you. And so you might actually feel like you are pulled in more ways than you know how to cope with. So it's very important to get your priorities straight and where you really want to put your energy when it comes to love this month. Now, we have the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Cups here together. The Four of Wands, now this is the proposal card. This is the marriage card. So some of you may be actually proposing or being proposed to this month. This is the solid foundation in relationships. And this is the beginnings in relationships. So even if you are even if you've been in a relationship for a while, this is where you take it back to square one and you make sure that that foundation is so solid and rock hard to go forward. If it is a newer relationship, you're taking it definitely to the next step. If you're not in a relationship, I wouldn't discount not being in a relationship by the end of the month, if that's what you truly want, if that's where you're opening up your energy to. Because this is commitment. This is finding that special somebody to go the rest of the journey with. And this is strengthening that bond. Now we have the Nine of Cups. Once again, where do your dreams, your wishes lie when it comes to love? I mean, I'm almost getting the feeling like this is a love reading, but in many cases, I think the true love might not be, you might be in a relationship where everything is fine, everything is good. Yeah, we might take it to the next level. Or maybe you are independent and you're not in a relationship right now and you don't want a relationship right now because you're working on career or you're being of service to your community or the neighborhood or your family or the world. So I'm really broadening it here by saying it depends on where you want to put your love interests, because it may not be actually in a relationship is what I'm feeling. That it may be more career. It may be more in tune with your service of what you give to the world. And that's your true passion. And so I don't want to stifle that part of you by saying we really need to look at your relationship or the relationship that can be if you have no interest in that this month. Because with this card here, it's a broadening of what can be construed as your love interest right now. And so for each and every one of you, it's going to be uniquely different. So you're going to have to kind of take my words and twist them into your situation. So if I'm really talking about that great person in your life that's always stood by you and is your better half, that might be your gifts and talents being exposed to taking you into a new career or service. Or if I'm talking too much about your new career and launching it and having all this passion and desire and love and creativity, you need to turn it back around into the relationship you're in. Because it's really, truly about your dreams and your wishes and your desires this month. Your love is almost spiritual. I think I said that in the beginning. Your love is spiritual. It can be applied in so many different areas of your life right now that it's actually hard to connect with just one thought here, being your reader right now. Now, we have the Eight of Cups. So wherever you are planning on going forward, there is something that you need to leave behind. So wherever your love is taking you, there is something that needs to be left behind in order to embrace that love fully. So if it's a new career, you might have to leave your old job. If it is a new love, then you need to leave your independence behind. If you are taking the relationship to the next level or a deeper level, you might be moving out of the apartment or the small house into the bigger house, or the bigger house into the smaller house, where that level of comfort and security has always been for you. With the Queen of Cups, I really see as you. Your humanitarianism, your love, your compassion, your beauty. And you know what? You really need to put yourself on a pedestal before you can put any part of wanting love in your life to be deeper and more beautiful. You need to love you first. You need to exalt yourself first. You need to make yourself number one. And not make your motives about making somebody else happy, or giving something of yourself to somebody else. It needs to be about your beauty, about you being number one, about your goals, your feelings, and your direction mattering going forward. And then we have the Ace of Cups, and I think by the end of the month you really embrace something spectacular, something new, something beyond words. Okay, this could be something brand new, throwing you into a new path. So it could be money coming in, it could be a mentor coming in, it could be a new venture, and the doors opening wide for you to start maybe a new business, or participating some way of allowing you to give your service to another or to many. This could be embracing the passion of what has always been in your life and realizing it all over again for the very first time. Or it could be a new love coming into your life. Definitely. Let's get the angels going here. Now, I did pick 2 cards. Excuse me. I did pick 2 cards. And you know, my intention was that it geared more towards about well-being or work or whatnot, but it seems like the lines are very blurred in your reading already. So we have the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. So this tells me where you grow that strength, that unity, that love, and that compassion, then yes is the only answer in how you see it playing out, how it will play out. So if you are putting your energy into a relationship, then expect it to have very positive results. If you are putting your energy into a career, then expect great results. Leap of faith. Believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. Couldn't have said it better. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Remember, you are number one. You have to make yourself number one this month. It's imperative. Listen to your heart. Okay, what brings you joy? What is your definition of love? Where do you want to apply your love going forward? And do what gives you joy. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.